Hey everybody, and welcome to Comic Duo with me, Anthony. Now you might be wondering where Mike is. Well, this is just a little Marvel explanation video on a certain character, so he's not going to be in it. But he's also going to be doing character videos for DC Comics, so that way you get a little bit of the both of us in a singled out. Mainly us together though, because we are Comic Duo. So, without further ado, a picture of Deadpool. So guys, if you haven't guessed, my first explanation video is on Deadpool. Now Deadpool first appeared in February of 1991 in New Mutants number 98. His powers include a healing factor, a master of martial arts, a master swordsman, and a master marksman. He also has enhanced agility and stamina, so he's pretty much a fucking badass. Now Deadpool's real name is Wade Wilson, and there's a lot of crazy backstories about him, but the basics that all of them have in common is that he was a mercenary and he got cancer, so he decided to go in the Weapon X program. Yes, that's the same program that Wolverine went into to get his adamantium claws. Well, he didn't really go into it, he kind of got forced into it. And so when Wade Wilson went into the Weapon X program, they gave him a healing factor. But with him having cancer, it just wreaked havoc on his whole body, so he's just covered in tumors, and because of the healing factor, the tumors heal as fast as the cancer kills him. So he's basically always going to be very grotesque looking and in immense pain. He's basically going to be very grotesque looking for his entire life and in a whole lot of pain too. But the funny thing about Deadpool is he doesn't really show it much in a lot of his comics because he's just a crazy, funny guy. And by crazy I mean he has a couple different personalities and he's always talking to himself. And another cool thing about Deadpool is that he knows about the fourth wall, which is our reality, the real reality. He knows that he's in a comic or a TV show or a movie. He'll look at the screen or he'll look at you through the panels of a comic and tell you something, and he just knows you're there. Now, from what I've seen, there's not any other comic book character that I've seen actually do this besides Deadpool, and that's another reason why Deadpool is just my favorite character, because he is so outside the box. You may have seen Deadpool in a movie before, Wolverine Origins, played by Ryan Reynolds. Now, it's a terrible depiction on Deadpool, and that was not even close to the Deadpool that should have been done, besides the fact that Ryan Reynolds plays him, and he's a merc with a mouth. Those are the only two things that movie got correct. Now, there's a new movie coming out next year, and it looks very promising from what I've seen, and it has Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool, but it's more of our Deadpool. It's a real Deadpool, it's the comic Deadpool. It's the Deadpool all of us want to see on the big screen. So that's pretty much it, just a little backstory on Deadpool, just so you can get to know kind of who he is, a little bit about him. That way, when we do stories on Deadpool, or when we review the movie when it comes out next year, you won't be totally lost. So if you like this video, go ahead and give us a subscribe, or maybe even a like, and that way we can know whether or not to keep doing these videos or to keep doing other videos. Go ahead and leave a comment too, and tell us how we're doing. Tell us if you like what we do here, or tell us if you have any suggestions of comics we should do or characters that we should explain. So anyway, that's pretty much it guys. So I'll see you next time on Comic Duo.